Now he'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go from Seattle. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchdown. Back.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. 51 for Mike, boy, 51.
Let's set a tone, fella.
Tone. Check 50, check 50.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Here's Carson. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
1st down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check. 1st and 10. Gotta go, in and out.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
12. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. He's going to look deep for more. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Seattle. 43 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 7. Watch the slants. Watch the 6. Alert 3. Check 52. Slam. Check. He's coming. We got double up.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And Myers able to knock it through. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 35 on 2nd down, Goff. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. Gurley again here on first down. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Take 4, take 4. We go, 76. 77.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack.
Value 3.
3rd and long. It's gone. And he's going to go down again. That's Ziggy Ansah, the number 5 pick in 2013, credited with a sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Alert.
Here's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a gain of 34. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. Carson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
Check. Crunch.
Now it's Carson. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, 27 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead grows to 10-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. On first down, it's gone. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Michael Kendricks picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
76. Hey, Haywood.
Goff. They got a man. It's Woods. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A. Now Goff on first down. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. From the 50, it's gone. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Michael Kendricks getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. After the sack on first down, Goff, and the pressure gets to him again. Michael Kendricks. Who else? He's in there for his fourth sack of the afternoon. Goff now to throw. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
17. Mike, 40. Hey, Foxtrot. 49.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Now that'll be caught by Kupp. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. On first down, it's Gurley. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
He lost 2 there, and it's third down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
4 go. Line 20. 49. Stay with your man. 11. 49.
Third and 2. Goff. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Goff's throw here finds Woods, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
4 now.
To throw again on second down. Goff. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
3 down. Mike's 49. Louis. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Watch it. Hey, wahoo.
Throwing on third. Goff. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
A good red zone run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second and goal. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. That one, a first down pickup of 8. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
Hey, Charlie!
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Gone. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Michael Kendricks. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. Here's Gurley. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Not the result they were looking for there on 3rd down. They end up taking a loss on the play. The only person happy now, the punter, gets to go out there and show Mom that he gets to play in the game.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way.
Check 26, check 26.
They run again with Carson. Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. K.J. Wright able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And some room to maneuver. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big run there by Gurley. 66 yards. On 1st and 10, Goff. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him back. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. And Zerline's kick is good. And they take the lead here by 2, 12-10. So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. So it's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases-clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Wilson. And this is incomplete. Chris Carson, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Throwing is Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. Tyler Lockett, the 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 68 yards. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Goff. And that's complete to Cooks. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Kendricks in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. The Rams going for it on 4th. Goff. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It'll be a 1st down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. Now Goff. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. Woods, the intended receiver.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Now Wilson. His throw incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. That'll bring up 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Go. PS4 is the mic. You can't block me. You can't block me. Kill, 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 kill. 12, 12. Shit. 12. Shit. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Hatchet, hatchet. Check the backer, check the backer. Joker, 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 joker. Bang out, bang out, bang, bang.
Wilson now going to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
58 to Mike. Watch the run, watch the run. Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Open man is Gordon, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. On first down, it's Carson. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
We got three. Under 10, under 10, 10. No. Gun.
Check 13. Check 13.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
I'm going to come back to you.
To throw is Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 15-yard line. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Carson. And he cuts it back right, and he's got a crease. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks, they're able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Quadre Diggs. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
They'll begin the drive with Carson. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Carson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
36 power.
On third down, Wilson. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Tedrick Thompson picks it. And an alley to run. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Yeah. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have. And he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Buying time to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Got it. 51. Blue down.
Throwing again. Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Corey Littleton gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Switch it. Shift. Kill.
36 power.
Hey, turn it out.
3rd and long, it's Wilson. He's got Lockett. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out.
Alert. Let's go one more.
On first down, Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20.
Let's go.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 44 yards.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. What's left? 51 to mine. Hey, alert. Check.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Goff will lead the Rams up here first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. A big run there by Gurley. 51 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. A shotgun snap for Goff. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Now Gurley. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by this Seahawk defense.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
61, matchbox lights.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Now it's gone. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make this a second down. Now Wilson, a 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Meanwhile, Goff to Gurley as he drops it off for his running back. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just stuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. It's gone. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this.
I'm going to run you over.
No score after one on EA Sports. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after. That forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
At their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And then
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now it's Wilson. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
24 is the mic. I'm here all day. Check 31. Check 31. Check 50. Check 50.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Forced out. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
when I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So it should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
He gets it to Cooks. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Goff. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. With a sack, it's Ziggy Ansah. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Hey, exit.
49.
To throw is gone. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
Touch Missy.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Able to get this to Gordon. 23 yards, the final tally.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Seattle.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
This is Carson. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Chris Carson, 30 yards, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This will be taken in at the 1. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe something to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
From the 29, Goff, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Hey, echo.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. It's caught left side by Cooks. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now it's Gurley. And an alley to run. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That good for 19 and a 1st down. Goff. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front
and he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. K.J. Wright coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right?
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They run it with Carson. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Wilson. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Nickel Roby-Coleman there defensively. Now here's Michael Dixon as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Fielded at the 33. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it.
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it's going to be 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw again. Wilson. He goes full extension, and he's got it. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Carson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Wilson on 3rd down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Oh, this is blocked. And thankfully, the offense able to recover, but the extra point attempt foiled. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people would think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bobby Wagner, the former second-rounder out of Utah State, with a sack. To try again after the sack. Goff looking middle, and that's complete. And they got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. They'll try a handoff right with Gurley. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
At the 42-yard line.
On second and 12, Goff. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, second down. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore number 1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Clay Matthews brings the heat and gets the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Here's Wilson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 52 yards. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Wilson turns and gives to Procise. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Check 24, check 24. Shoot! What's the Hey, check 24. 40. Left pass. Hop on.
Now Wilson to throw on 3rd down. He'll find Metcalf. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. They run for it with Carson. And some room to run now. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to regain the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Trey Flowers picks it.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but it's still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Here's Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Now it's Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
A short gain that doesn't get him the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And Myers winds up yanking it. This is no good. Wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. And that one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a one-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there. Goff to Cup. And even 50 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Gone. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Bobby Wagner able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
brings up second down.
Another try after the first down sack. Goff. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Robert Woods, 26 yards. As they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Get ready. Get ready.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Go down. 24 is the mic. 24 is the mic. 24 is the mic. That's right, man.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. He's got a man complete. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. David Moore, 81 yards. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Myers connects on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards that time. Here's Goff. He'll fire one end zone for Cooks. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
That's
what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Watch the screen. Pass. Whip. Watch the whip. Hey, alert 3. Go. Good job right there. He's checking Craig. Slam.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Safety creep. Alert. It's our time.
On second down, it's Carson. Space to maneuver at the 40. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Zebra, zebra. Go 50 extra money. All right. Here we go. Let's go, V. Let's go.
Throwing now is Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught at the 20. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive.
We got to get the ball, D. 2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. From the 21, it's second and 10. Now it's gone. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A shotgun snap for gone. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. On first down, gone. He's going to let it fly. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Brad McDougal. Both defenses have had...
Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg and I'm the only one, and when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. Come on. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. This is taken at his 4.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Tonight, 20, 49. I got him. Deuce.
On first and 10, Goff. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. To throw is gone. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a third and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. 49, guys. Mike, 49. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Listen. Ric Flair.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Here's Johnny Hecker now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. Now it's Lockett. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Now Wilson. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. On third down, Carson. There he goes inside the 30. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Chris Carson, 41 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say...
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The first carry for C.J. Prosise. The former Charger All-Pro Eric Weddle on the stop.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
I got you. Joker. Shoot. Hey, switch gears.
19.
What? Quit.
Easy.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
Check.
Under, run left. 10.
Kill.
Run left. Alert.
From the shotgun, Wilson flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. On 1st down, it's Carson, and he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Carson. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20 and all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
They'll run on first down. Carson, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to...
And he will score! Touchdown, Seattle! Chris Carson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
14. Rams, nothing.
Like 20. Louis.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
5.
49's a Mike.
On first down, it's gone. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
Rick Flair.
First and 10 at the 39.
Hey, Haywood.
Watch 49. Hey, me and you all day. All day.
Now Goff on first down. He gets it to Cooks. Touchdown, LA! Brandon Cooks, 39 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Zerline good with a PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Shift. Be alert.
Now Wilson on first down. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Clay Matthews adding another sack to his impressive NFL resume.
Watch safety three.
Throwing on second and long. Wilson gets it to Gordon. That one good for 26 and a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Here's Wilson. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A gain there of 21 yards. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. Throwing is Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's third and long here. Open man is Gordon, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Wilson going to lead his guys up first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. On first down, it's Carson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Throwing on second and 14. Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers.
But enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a third and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's third and long here.
Bang out. Bam.
Check 31. 66, pull it, half. Showing it.
Now a give, right side. Carson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Man up, D. Man up, D. 49 to Mike.
Obama. Hey, Delta.
Mark 49. I'm on.
From the gun, here's Goff. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're running with Gurley. And an alley to run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
12.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Goff now looking to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Gurley. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
66. Hey, wahoo!
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. It's Goff. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete.
It's now 4th down.
No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more.
5.
49 to Mike. 49 to Mike. I got it. 49.
They are going for it. Goff. He's going to loft one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Carson, and not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. Now third down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming.
On third down, Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, tight. 51.
Hey, 0. Spot that.
Check. Lucky. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
They'll run on first down. Carson, and he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Alert.
At the 46-yard line.
Go.
Exit. Go, Mike 51.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. All right, Charles, as a former defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because you know the rap against us defenders is that we're frustrated offensive guys who can't catch. And he caught it. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him.
Throw left side complete. That's Carson. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On first down, it's Carson. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Carson, no dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. Now it's Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Michael Kendricks getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on first down, Goff. And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
After the interception, here's Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Samson Abuka in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit.
36 foul.
3rd and long, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. Myers' kick is good. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Goff. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard, realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
The Rams going for it on 4th. Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. They'll run on first down. It's Carson, and he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Carson, and he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. And the Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 8. Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seahawks.